A very good morning, students. Today I will explain you class 7th English channel unit 6 section B questions of the chapter instead of the war drum. Questions and answers. A part. Answer these questions with reference to the context. His father, Bindusara, did not like him very much, so Ashoka decided to prove himself. First question. Why did Ashoka's father dislike him? Answer. Ashoka's father disliked him because as a young child he had a skin disease that made him unpleasant to look at. Question 2. Why did Ashoka want to prove himself? Answer. Ashoka wanted to prove himself as a great warrior so that his father would start liking him. Question 3. How did he prove himself? Answer. Ashoka proved himself by becoming a fearless warrior. Eventually, his father began to value him as a soldier and as a statesman. He made Ashoka the governor of a far off province. The prince also led small wars in distant part of the kingdom. B part. Choose the correct options. A. Sanghamitra and her twin brother Mahindra had been sent to Sri Lanka to. There are three options. First, conquer new realm for Magadha. B. To help spread Buddhism. 3. Build a stupa. So, correct answer is help spread Buddhism. B. Ashoka's edicts proclaim. First part, Ashoka as the Emperor of India. Second, Ashoka as Chand Ashoka. Third, Ashoka's belief in the Buddhist principles of Dhamma. This is the answer. Third part. Third is the answer. C part. The emperor was remorseful because first, many of his soldiers had died in the Battle of Kalinga. Second, the battle had caused much more destruction than expected. Third, he had been responsible for taking the lives of many individuals. So third is correct option. Okay. D. The king expected his subjects to first lead a vegetarian lifestyle, second respect each other's religious beliefs, third spread the Buddha's teaching to other kingdoms. So correct answer is lead a vegetarian lifestyle. Part 2. Answer the following questions. Question 1. What are Ashoka edicts and why are they important? Answer. In all, 33 inscriptions have been found on pillars, on boulders and in caves. बाउल्डर्स ना बेटा स्टोन होते हैं बड़े बड़े, ठीक है, उन्हें बाउल्डर्स बोलते हैं. Which were collectively referred to as Ashoka's edicts. They are important because the inscriptions proclaim Ashoka's belief in the Buddhist principle of Dhamma or non-violence and his intention to win over people by good deeds. They also talk about his special efforts to protect his subjects, both human and animals. Question 2. Why was Chand Ashoka a well deserved nickname for Ashoka? Answer. Chand Ashoka was a well deserved nickname for Ashoka because he was a fierce and fearless warrior. Question 3. Describe the incident that transformed Emperor Ashoka. Answer. The bloody and horrific war of Kalinga transformed the vengeful Emperor Ashoka to a stable and peaceful emperor, and he became a patron of Buddhism. Question 4. What were the ways that Emperor Ashoka adopted to avoid violence altogether? Answer. After the Kalinga War, he adopted Buddhism. He made it the state religion. He banned hunting, drew up a list of protected animals, and even urged his subjects to stop eating meat and turn vegetarian. Question 5. A tolerant person shows respect for the rights, opinions, and practices of others. How was the Battle of Kalinga an example of Emperor Ashoka's intolerant nature? Answer. The Battle of Kalinga was an example of Emperor Ashoka's intolerant nature because when Kalinga refused to submit to him, he started the war against them. He was determined to make Kalinga part of his kingdom. Question 6. How did the king Ashoka become a tolerant king after the battle of Kalinga? Explain in about 100 words. Answer. Ashoka became a tolerant king and converted to Buddhism after the battle of Kalinga. He built the Ashoka pillar whose inscriptions proclaim his belief in the Buddhist principles of Dhamma or non-violence and his intention to win over people by good deeds. They also talk about his social efforts to protect his subjects, both humans and animals. He banned hunting, drew up a list of protected animals, and even asked his subjects to stop eating meat and turn vegetarian. Ashoka proved to be a tolerant monarch who, although himself a Buddhist, never sought to impose his personal religion on his subjects. In his 12th major rogue edict, he states that in honoring of other sects lies the honor. Discuss and write. First question. Do you know the story of how Prince Siddhartha became the Buddha? Compare with the story of Ashoka's transformation. बेटा देखो, अशोका की स्टोरी अभी हमने पढ़ा है कि कैसे अशोका ट्रांसफॉर्म हो गए थे, कैसे एक फियर्स वॉरियर से कैसे बन गए थे, वो एक टॉलरेंट पीसफुल किंग बन गए थे. ठीक है. और स्टोरी ऑफ सिद्धार्था आई होप आपने पढ़ा होगा. उसमें सिद्धार्था एक क्या थे, प्रिंस थे. जब उन्होंने बाहर निकले, वो अपने राजमहल से जब ट्रैवल कर रहे थे अपने सिटी को वॉक पे निकले, तो उन्होंने क्या देखा कि लोगों को सफ़र करते हुए देखा. कोई बुढ़ापे से सफ़र कर रहा था, है ना, कोई बीमारी से सफ़र कर रहा था. इस तरीके से जब वो सफ़र करते हुए देखा तो उन्होंने एनलाइटनमेंट का पाथ अपना लिया. उन्होंने जो राजसी सुख वैभव होते हैं उन्होंने वो सब छोड़ दिए. ठीक है. लेट अस सी द आंसर. Answer. By finding the path to enlightenment, Siddhartha was led from the pain of suffering and rebirth towards the path of enlightenment and became known as the Buddha or awakened one. The lethal war with Kalinga transformed the vengeful emperor Ashoka to a stable and peaceful emperor and he became a patron of Buddhism. देखो बेटा, ये आंसर थोड़े बहुत ना वेरी कर सकते हैं. वैसे ना मेन बात यही है कि जो बुद्धा थे वो क्या थे, एक राजकुमार थे जो अपने महल में रहते थे बहुत सारी सुख सुविधाओं के साथ. लेकिन एक बार जब वो बाहर निकले तो उन्होंने लोगों को सफ़र करते हुए देखा और इस तरीके से उन्होंने देखा कि जीवन जब इस तरीके का ही है तो वो एनलाइटनमेंट की खोज में निकल पड़े और उन्हें एक दिन क्या मिल गया, एनलाइटनमेंट मिल गया और इस तरीके से वो बुद्धा कहलाए फिर. ठीक है. और ऐसे ही कलिंगा के वॉर ने अशोक को ट्रांसफॉर्म कर दिया. ठीक है. ये सब. और वैसे आप वर्ड्स ना थोड़े डिफरेंट हो सकते हैं. यू कैन राइट इन योर ओन वर्ड्स. ओके. Question 2. Find out about Buddha's Noble Eightfold and discuss how it can apply to your daily life both in and outside school. देखो, जो ये सब चीज़ें हैं, ये नोबल पाथ्स हैं एक तरीके से. ये देखो, इनके नेम जो बुद्ध धर्म में जैसे दिए हुए हैं वैसे यहाँ लिखे हुए हैं और इनके मीनिंग इधर लिखे हुए हैं. पहले मीनिंग लिखे हुए हैं एक तरीके से. तो देखो ये वाले किस तरीके से आप अपनी लाइफ में ये सारी चीज़ें आपकी लाइफ पे अच्छे से अप्लाई होती हैं. लेट अस सी. हिंट. द नोबल एटफोल्ड पाथ. ठीक है. वो है, मतलब देखो ऊपर लिखा हुआ है भी वैसे, बुद्धा नोबल एटफोल्ड. ठीक है. तो एटफोल्ड क्या है, सम्मा डिटी है. इसका मतलब होता है राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग. तो राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग तो हेल्प करती है आपकी स्कूल के में भी और स्कूल के बाहर भी. राइट थॉट, सम्मा संकप्पा. ठीक है. राइट स्पीच, सम्मा वका. राइट एक्शन, सम्मा कमंता. 5. राइट लाइवलीहुड, सम्मा अविवा. 6. राइट अफोर्ट, सम्मा व्यायामा. व्यायामा. ठीक है. 7. राइट माइंडफुलनेस, सम्मा सति. एंड 8. राइट कंसंट्रेशन, सम्मा समाधि. तो तो इस्त समाधि, देखो बेटा इस तरीके से ये वाले हैं, ये संस्कृत में है या उनकी जो लैंग्वेज है, और ये हमने हिंदी में इनको ये बोला जाता है, ठीक है। तो ये सारी चीज़ें आपको एक अच्छी लाइफ स्पेंड करने में हेल्प करती है ना। तो दिस इज़ द क्वेश्चन। ओके, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो।